Greetings and salutations and welcome to Illegitimate Legends. My name is Sion. We're doing a build about me. I know at one point Mr. Ahrtgames said that this would never happen because there were too many builds for Mr. Sion, but he decided that one of them isn't shown enough, and so he thought he'd do it in Illegitimate Legends. So the build today is a tanky build. It's a very tanky build that makes you invulnerable. You cannot die in this build. It simply can't be done. It requires too much damage. I mean, you can't take on the entire team, but even then, it takes them a while to kill you. Okay, now with the new items, this has become a lot more difficult to do, because they changed the WoW mog and took out the false nature. But in the old days, it was like, I'ma get my Mercury Trades, and 2 WoW mogs, and an Atmos Impaler and false nature. Maybe even a Thousand Mail, and then nothing can hurt you, and when they hurt you they get hurt themselves, and you've got like 5,500 health, and every time you get a million kill you get 3 MAU. It's pretty good, but that doesn't work anymore. It's kinda sad. So with the new build you want your Mercury Trade stale and your WoW mode first, but you get a Frozen Mallet instead. After that, you get your Atmos Impaler because you need to do more damage. Get as many minion kills as you can, because that gives you 3 extra health with each minion kill, and that's allowed in the end. I think in many games I got over 1,000 extra health just from my minion kills. It's very important that you do this, because if you keep going you can get over 1,000,000 extra health. It takes a very long time, but at that point, you just can't die. It can't be done. After that, still get your thumbnail and look into some magic resist. I haven't spent enough time looking at the new items to determine exactly which magic resist you should get, but I like the Mercurial Saber. It's very nice. It can reduce the crowd controls, allowing you to ultimate and hit more people for damage. And at the same time you hurt more and you're really good at the damage. I already said that, but it's kinda good item and it gives a decent amount of magic resistance. So that's really all there is to it. You want to go into top lane, because the top lane is where the people are that won't hurt you very much and let you get the most last hits. I mean, yes, often they'll try and harass you, but you've got a stun and a shield, you should be fine. Just watch out that you don't auto-attack too often, because it will hurt you. You want to be getting that E stacked up all the time to get the maximum amount of health possible. Once the laning phase is stopped, and you really shouldn't stop laning for a very long time. They should have left the lane and you should still stay there for a while longer, getting as many last hits as you can. Come in late to the game, to the main fights, and start making a big difference with 5,000 plus health. You should have about 400 damage toward the end of your build, and using your ultimate, you want to get into a team fight, pop your shield and just start hitting the closest thing that you can and staying as close to your team as possible. It makes it harder for the enemy to target your allies because you're pretty damn fat, but at the same time you're healing your allies every time you swing with your ultimate on, and that's very important. That's how you help your team with your massive lifesteal and you're not wanting to die. It's very easy. In terms of which boot enchantment you should get, I recommend the Captain, because you're with your team a lot and often it's easier for you to run away than it is for them, so you can help them run away. That's very useful for your team. Other than that, this build is very simple. Just stun the enemies that need stunning and hit all the things that you can, doing all the damage. You won't die. You just won't die. It takes about 2 powerful people soloing against you a very long time to run you down, and in that time your team can come for backup. Just make sure your team is moderately coordinated, or at least let them know that you need their help. highly recommend speaking in a voice like this while you play the game and telling the enemy that they need to come back and face you. They can't run away. It just isn't as fun. You will destroy everyone with this build. It's very, very powerful. It's got very good sustain, so it makes a very strong top lane. And in the end, it's just fun. And of course, it is one of the champions with unlimited power. One of 3, in fact, where you will keep getting stronger the longer the game goes. That is my Sion build, and I will give you back to Ahrtgames for him to talk about some things. So yeah, hi guys, that's my Sion voice. It's a strong build. As I've said a number of times in the Arnie voice, it's strong, it's got unlimited power. Now, it isn't as powerful. What are you talking about? I'm as powerful as anyone. It isn't as powerful as a DPS or an AP Sion. You're not doing as much damage, but at the same time, you're infinitely harder to kill. Now, a DPS Sion can theoretically get as strong in health-wise as you do, and will still, of course, be putting out massive amounts of damage, but you get to that point a lot faster, and Utmost Impaler and Mercurial Saber, like I said, 400 damage. Now, you've got no extra attack speed, but you get all of that you need from your ultimate. You're hitting quite a lot. It's just nice. And with the new items, I highly recommend that you get a Avarice Blade nice and early, because that builds into the Utmost Impaler, and it makes your last hits all the more valuable, because you're getting 2 extra gold every time you make them. So yeah, that's this Sion build. Thank you for watching and putting up with my terrible voicing in this week's Illegitimate Legends, and I will see you all next week. Thank you, and good night.
Just need the attack speed.
I will save you all. What is this lag?
Good lord, they want me dead.
Stand. I will protect you, little man.
Well, man, if I get in
I
there,
need to have that up.
kill them all. Kill them all.
Oh god, Danny.
Yeah, there they all are.
Well, you need an Atmos.
I'm working on it. You will not kill me, little man. I have too much lifesteal. You will be stunned now. You cannot run. Why am I slow? That's not fair. Come back. Come back. Come back.
Warthogs, will you serious?